Conscious of Economics and Urban Farm Project, and Wonder Dog Jin, who is mad and pouty right now. I have her tied up. She's mad. And I have a little, harness on her. Pisses her off even more. So, but that's that. This is a pretty cool place to stop, so I thought I would stop and chat. But I love how those roots are, the sand and everything has moved away from them. And the trees are really beautiful. Right here, stay. And there's a really awesome cottonwood that's right there as well. Yeah. Anyway, looking at the beautiful water and the Truckee River. So I'm just trying to work on my Samadi, where I'm try to get some, time spent in Samadi at least once a day, shooting for every other day. Kind of got off for a while with all the smoke. My Samadi is going to be outside. When I was living down in San Diego, I used to go to Balboa Park all the time just to walk around, and it had a free, exhibit where you can go in and look at all the plants, and they had a couple of pools outside that had aquatic plants in them, and they had these trees that had these huge root structures on the ground, and they were just so mind-blowing. And there was one of these trees in particular at Balboa Park that they eventually now I think have fenced, but used to be able to get really close to it. And as you moved underneath its canopy, the whole environment changed. It had its own ecosystem, I guess. It was very interesting. You could see why the bad guys want to destroy a lot of the old trees, because they produce probably Oregon energy, just like mountains produce Oregon energy. And they don't want to have any of that. Can't have any of that. Anyway, I was gonna today we went on a long walk. We're at the end of it. Nope. And as mentioned, as we were going along, apple trees and stuff, because we went through kind of an urban area. And this is a crab apple that I munched on, and it was so incredibly bitter. And so it reminded me of something. So for years and years and years, studying different kinds of nutrition and herbal, and medicine, I just watch all these people get their gallbladders taken out. And, I'm anti-vaccine, I'm anti-taking anything out and putting things in. I'm about preventative and vitality and longevity. But bitter is something we just don't eat in America. Other countries, they eat a lot of bitter. And one of the things I learned last summer in the outdoor wildcrafting medicine program was that a lot of wild plants that are edible and medicinal are super, super bitter. But we would have been eating those foods, right? We would have been eating those things that were in nature and closer to nature, which would have been, helped build and correct and fix the gallbladder. And also, consequently, the gallbladder getting help and aid could help the liver. So it's kind of interesting how we're a very angry nation, but we don't have anything that we take in that's bitter, like for the gallbladder. The bitter, we take in the bitter and food substance and herb substance, and it cures the bitter and the anger that we feel towards the outside world, or that we've been wronged, or somehow things are wrong. So, you put the bitter in, and it eases the bitter out. So something just to think about. And then I found some Spanish lavender. I found some Spanish lavender seed pods. Just this little sprig of it. A couple little sprigs. And I'm not sure I wasn't sure if they had seeds, because this year I'm doing a lot of seed collecting of things that I haven't done seed collecting in the past, because I'm in an urban setting. And so when I see things that I would like to cultivate, I just stop and pick them up. And I get these little bags at like Rayleigh's and stuff like that, and they'll hold even the smallest seed. These have little seeds in there, so that I can collect stuff, plant material, and I can see what it is when I hang it. And if I need to, I use these for lots of different reasons. They work really, really well. They work as like a better cheesecloth kind of scenario as well. But anyway, last summer, my teacher had some Spanish lavender in her garden. She had a lavender collection kind of from all over the world. But I really fell in love with the Spanish, just like how it looks and how it smells, just incredible. All right, well, deep breath. I'm almost done with my Samadi today, but just being deeply connected to everything, and especially nature and breathing and relaxing, and just spending some time there. All right, everybody, have a great day. Chat with you soon. Oh, here's one last nice, beautiful look. Ooh. Ooh. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Deep breath. Let it out.